Welcome to the first modern Olympic Games. I'm here in Athens, Greece with 241 outstanding athletes. What an honor it is to be participating in these games.
Indeed, the Olympics have certainly made an impact on the world, and I predict that the rebirth of the iconic games will have the same effect on our modern culture. 14 countries have agreed to compete in this cultural phenomenon. It seems as if Paris de Coubertin hard work has paid off.
And there's the most famous athlete of the games so far. The American hasn't won any medals or graced us with a stunning performance, but she is the subject of a great controversy. As the only female participating, she is definitely under a lot of pressure.
Her name is Elizabeth Aries, and she is here to prove to the world that she is worthy to be called an Olympian.
She will be competing in the track and field events. First up is the 100-meter dash. And they're off. James Connolly from America takes the lead. Poor Elizabeth Aries long behind the other racers, and Connolly has won the race!
And the first modern Olympic Games are off. Next up we have the javelin contest. Elizabeth Aries makes a reappearance. Perhaps she'll have better luck this time.
Or perhaps not. Moving on. Over here we have the athletes competing with the discus. I see Elizabeth Aries is also a part of this event.
Here we have the long jump. I must say, I do admire Elizabeth Aries for her perseverance.
The final track and field event is hurdles.
And that concludes the first modern Olympic Games.
It certainly was an event that will be remembered for the rest of time. And Elizabeth Aries has returned for her second Olympic Games. This year she has some company. She is no longer the only female athlete.
The International Olympic Committee has introduced new medals that will be given to the first, second, and third place winners of each event. The colors are gold, silver, and bronze, and they represent three of the ages of man in Greek mythology.
Due to the outbreak of war, the Olympic Games, which were to be held in Berlin, have been canceled.
This year, some new traditions are being added to the Games. The official Olympic flag features the 5 rings designed by Pierre de Coubertin. The 5 rings represent the 5 inhabited continents of the world: Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and America. The colors red, green, black, yellow, and blue, along with a white background, stand for the colors of all the flags of the world.
Coubertin has also penned an Olympic oath, which will be taken by Elizabeth Aries.
We swear we will take part in the Olympic Games in spirit of chivalry, for the honor of our country and for the glory of sport.
Those runners are so fast they look like chariots on fire.
This year, a symbolic fire will be lit. It is a tradition that has been revived. In ancient Greece, the flame was symbolic of the Greek myth of Prometheus. Elizabeth Aries has been chosen to light the first Olympic flame.
The Olympics will be opened by Adolf Hitler this year. There has been some controversy regarding which ethnicities should be allowed to compete in Berlin. Many nations threatened to boycott the Games, and Hitler was forced to back down.
The athlete to watch this year is Jesse Owens, an American athlete competing in the track and field events. Also, Elizabeth Aries, an Olympic veteran, is participating once again. She still has not won any medals, but this may be her year to finally win.
Welcome to the first Olympic Games in 12 years. The war was long and hard, but we made it through.
It's good to be back. I'm sure Elizabeth Aries feels the same way. This has certainly been a rough year. 7 countries have already withdrawn from the Games due to the unrest in their areas of the world. This year marks the debut of electronic timekeeping. Also, the International Olympic Committee has announced that all winners must submit to a doping test.
Racial tension is running high. The controversial display by 2 African American athletes, which led to their expulsion from the Games, has only added fuel to the flames.
22 African countries have boycotted this year's Olympic Games hosted by Montreal.
The 1980 Olympics, hosted by Moscow, marks the first time the Games have been held in a socialist country.
With only 80 countries participating, the Moscow Olympics have the lowest turnout since 1956. The invasion of Afghanistan in December led the United States to boycott the Games. 66 more countries followed suit and also boycotted this year's Olympic Games.
This is the first time Elizabeth Aries has missed the Olympics since they began in 1896. She will be participating in the Liberty Bell Classic instead.
Just like the 1980 Olympics, several countries have boycotted the Games this year. However, the turnout is much higher than the previous Olympics. Only 14 countries have refused to participate.
Though the Atlanta Olympics have been marred by terrorist attack, this is the first time in history that all 197 National Olympic Committees are attending.
Athens hasn't hosted the Olympic Games since the beginning. The events are being held in the original facilities built for the 1896 Games.
Welcome to the Games of the 31st Olympiad held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Many athletes refuse to compete due to the recent outbreak of the Zika virus in Brazil.
Still, 207 countries are present this year. Controversies have been popping up left and right. Nearly a third of Russia's athletes were banned due to a doping scandal.
I must say, I've enjoyed touring Rio. My favorite attraction was Christ the Redeemer statue, which stands on Mount Corcovado at 98 feet tall. It is definitely the most well-known landmark in Rio.
In other news, our favorite Olympian, Elizabeth Aries, will be competing once again. This may be her chance to finally win a medal for her country. Thank you for watching. This is Megan Perry and Marley Walker coming to you live from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, home of the 2016 Olympic Games.
Nothing but blue skies. I deal with them clouds some other time. I'm gone.
Let me take you to Rio. Fly over the ocean like an eagle. And we can chill in my gazebo. Ooh, nah, nah, nah. Let me take you to Rio. Fly over the ocean like an eagle. And we can chill in my gazebo. Ooh, nah, nah, nah.
Show you a life that you never experienced. Open your mind up and witness the limitless. Some things come easy, but some are the trickiest. Yeah, learn to relax and quit being so serious. Seriously, life is mysterious. It appears to be so simple, but also ambiguous. All we can do is enjoy the voyage and soak it up. With an incredible view